Welcome back to Richmond Tourism Talk. I'm Samantha Burford. We are here in front of the beautiful, as we call it, the Blue House here on Lancaster Avenue. Let me tell you something. We're going to have a fun event here really soon in June. Jill, tell us all about it. It's the PACA Charity Ball.
Well, we're preparing for the 43rd annual PACA Charity Ball, and it is a great partnership between the hospital and the city, and we're so glad to be here at the Irving McDowell House and being able to take the event back outside again.
Yes.
So this year's event will, of course, benefit the hospital, but it more specifically will benefit the master facility project and the renovation of our emergency department.
Oh, wow.
So we know how impactful that is to the community. We see more than 30,000 people in our emergency department each year. So we hope that this is the best ball ever to support that.
Yeah. And the thing is, the ball, 2 events are going to be here at this facility. Lori, tell us about that.
Well, we decided this year to go back outside. We have been inside for the past 4 years, but we did a little survey of all of the PACA members and folks that attend, and they really wanted it to be outside. Yeah. So we're actually going to have the ball here on the grounds right here outside of Arlington.
Feet away from us.
Right here on the left. And then we're going to have the patrons reception inside the house, and then in the very back brick stairway down there, we're going to have a tent up for that.
Yes. Oh, it's going to be fabulous, and people will be driving by. They'll be able to see the tent facility. Now, what's going to be really special about this event? Give us the theme.
It's called Southern Tradition. It's a return to Southern tradition, and we're really excited about, again, we're returning to outside, and it's kind of reminiscent of the very first ball. That was the theme of the very first ball, I think, in '72. Yes. So it's kind of a complete return to the Southern tradition.
And we're going to have a band again, junior hostesses.
It's going to be wonderful.
The tradition continues.
It does. It does. We have a lot of legacy junior hostesses this year, which we're really excited about. Actually, daughters of mothers that were junior hostesses, and so we're starting to see that take place, and it's going to be wonderful. We want everyone to come because this year there's not going to be, we don't have to worry about seating. We can put as many people as we want under the tent.
Many tables under that tent as you want.
So we can have 1,000 people. Bring them on.
So give us the date.
It is June 21st, and then patrons is June 14th.
Oh, yes, let's talk about patrons as well. That will be here in our facility as well, like you said, indoors and then a tent out back. What can people expect if they want to attend that?
Well, again, returning to tradition, Melanie Thomas, who I think has chaired the ball and done many things, she has come back on our committee this year, and her and Jan Barnes are our patrons reception chairs, and they have a wonderful evening plan. They have a great committee that they've been meeting. They're doing all kinds of gorgeous southern flowers. We're going to have pictures of Patty A. Clay. We're going to have some pictures of Patty A. Clay's actual dresses that she wore.
Oh, wow.
We're going to have a lot of historic photographs of the hospital and some historical photographs of the ball as well that'll be on display. There's going to be jazz music inside, wonderful food, great evening.
Yes. Now, we also want to mention the week before that, there is a junior hostess style show luncheon. Now, where will that be this year?
That's going to be at the Madison County Country Club, and Amanda Stepp is the chair of that, and she's worked really hard with that, and the girls, of course, will be modeling outfits from all of you, and then formal wear from Formal Affair and Jack and Jill.
Okay. So the junior hostesses actually walk around with the beautiful dresses on. You get to eat a nice lunch. It's all this money is going for such a great cause.
It is. Every bit of the money that we raise goes completely back to the hospital. And it's such a wonderful tradition that we've continued. I think last year Jill told it up. It's over $1.3 million that they've been able to raise in the past 43 years. And that's just awesome that we've been able to do that. And I know you've been a part of that before when you were a chair a couple of years ago. It's a great tradition that I think the women of this community take on. And then we always want to thank our friend Scott Johnson, who kind of helps us out. And Skip Darty too. Those two guys help us, all of us ladies out with our committee.
It's nice to have some men on.
It is. It's nice that they keep us in check.
Yes. Well, listen, this is such a wonderful cause. Our hospital, like Jill said, they see so many patients annually, and it's nice that our community can have a good time and give back. It really is important.
Well, it's so important that we maintain a community hospital here to serve the people of Madison and surrounding counties.
Right.
And one of the ways that that's possible is by all the work of the thousands of volunteers that we've had over the course of the year to be able to raise money for those things. And, you know, this year's extremely special because we're going to unveil some new plans for the hospital, and we'll do that at the charity ball for the first time in the community. So that's going to be really exciting that we'll see those renderings and those sorts of things of what the new facade of the hospital is going to look like, the new campus layout, and some of those sorts of things. So just a little teaser,
Yes.
but we're really, really excited. It's been hard for me to keep that a secret, but I've been waiting for the ball, so I've promised Lori that we'll have a huge rendering of what the hospital is going to look like there, so the community can really see what their dollars are being going towards.
So, men, go get your tuxes. Women, get your fancy dresses on, because it's, let's say, an adult fun night, evening night, fancy. Where else can you do that in our community? I mean, there's nowhere.
You can't. This is an event. It's one of a kind in our community, and we're so proud that we have maintained the premier social event of the year. And
That's right.
I think back in when you were the chair, Samantha, you had more than 600 people attend
We
the ball.
did.
So we're hoping, Lori's trying to be competitive a little bit there with you, because we're hoping to have that many people again this year by returning outside and really bringing that tradition home.
Right. Oh, and listen, it's non-competitive because I want you to do it too. Because I tell you what, the more people you have, the more fun you can have. There'll be lots of people there. You'll see everybody from our community. And I want to remind everybody, you don't have to have a mailed invitation to attend this PACA Ball. It's a fun event. They want as many people there as we can possibly have. But if someone does want an invitation, Lori, what do they need to do?
All they have to do is they can call the hospital. They can call myself, 661-1824. You can actually even go online to the hospital's website, and you can actually go ahead and get your tickets there.
Yes.
So, or they anytime, any way they want to call us, we'll be happy to have them.
Or anybody can send me a Facebook message. I will give Lori your address. We want to have as many people there as possible. It's such a fun theme, such a good cause. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that all three of your events are well.
Thank you so much, and thank you for helping us and being part of our committee. We really appreciate it.
Oh, well, you're welcome. We're not telling anybody that, though. All right. Thanks for watching, and make sure you get your tickets to the Patty A. Clay 43rd Hospital Charity Ball. All right. We'll be back with more Richmond Tourism Talk.